So, napil nyo ba ang pagiging dugong Pinoy ninyo? Kahit sa ilang minuto ng video ito? Well, if not, on our next video, I hope you will. Because we will discuss the continuation of our Independence Day presentation. This time, we will analyze what's inside the text of the Proclamation of the Philippine Independence. What was written there and how it was promulgated. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Wait. We're gonna continue na pala the next video entitled The First Philippine Republic. What is its significance to our history? During the last phase of Philippine Revolution, as Filipinos gained ground inch by inch and victory was within reach, it was decided that a solemn proclamation of Philippine independence be held in Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898. The written proclamation was signed mostly by military leaders, and another proclamation was issued on August 1 in Bacoor, Cavite, ratified by town leaders and representatives elected by the liberated towns. With these proclamations, Filipinos showed to the world that they were on their way to organizing a republic equal to all the nations of the world.
Winawagayway sa harap nitong kapulungan at nanunumpa naman tayong lahat ng buong taimtim na ito'y mamahalin at ipagtatanggol hanggang sa kauli-uli ang patak ng ating dugo.
So, hello again. Happy Independence Day, Happy Independence Week to all of you. In Tagalog, maligayang buong linggong kasarinlan para sa lahat ng mga Pinoy sa mundo. This is Rene again with Aralingpanlipunan My Media, and in today's video, we will continue our Philippine Independence Day presentation by scrutinizing or analyzing the text of what was written in the Declaration of the Independence Day documents. And what is the significance of the declaration of the first Philippine Republic in our history? Prior to this episode, I previously made a video that was totally dedicated in celebration of our Independence Day, in which you can still catch up by clicking the link that will pop up on your screen at the end of this video, or you can check it on the description box below. Again, if you have not been subscribed to this channel, you may do so. You know the rule. The Philippine Republic, now officially known as the First Philippine Republic, also referred to by historians as the Malolosrepublic, was established through the promulgation of the Malolos Constitution on January 22, 1899 in Malolos, Bulacan, during the Philippine Revolution with Spain and the Spanish-American War. Succeeding the revolutionary government of the Philippines, it was formally established with Emilio Aguinaldo as president and maintained its governance until April 1, 1901. In summary, the Declaration of the Independence is the document in which Filipino revolutionary forces under General Emilio Aguinaldo, later to become the first Philippine Republic president, proclaimed the sovereignty and independence of the Philippine Islands from the colonial rule of Spain after the latter was defeated at the Battle of Manila Bay during the Spanish-American War. The document is written in Spanish, which was the official language of the Philippines at the time. It is composed of 100 articles divided into 14 titles.
stated in the documents are: number 1, the arbitrary arrests and abuses of civil guards who caused deaths in connivance with and even under express orders of their superior officers or friars that resulted to the Philippine Revolution. Number 2, the historical precedents from the time Magellan landed on our shores, claiming the archipelago and naming it in honor of King Philip II of Spain, and other vicious acquisition of private property is not recognized. Number 3, that the people of the Philippines are and have the right to be free and independent, that they have ceased to have any allegiance or alliance to the Crown of Spain. Number 4, it recognized, approved, and ratified with all the orders emanating from the same the dictatorship established by Don Emilio Aguinaldo, whom we revere as the supreme head of this nation. Number 5, conferment upon dictator Don Emilio Aguinaldo all the powers necessary to enable him to discharge the duties of government. Lastly, number 6, the use of the same flag now being used be designed as follows: white triangle signifying the distinctive emblem of the famous Society of the Katipunan, the 3 stars signifying the 3 principal islands of this archipelago, Luzon, Mindanao, and Panay, now considered as the Visayas, the sun representing the gigantic steps by the sons of the country along the path of progress and civilization, the 8 rays signifying the 8 provinces, Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Bataan, Laguna, and Batangas, which declared themselves in a state of war as soon as the first revolt was initiated. The colors of blue, red, and white commemorating the flag of the United States as a manifestation of our profound gratitude. But if we fix our scope of the war, we might summarize that the Americans were fighting for the liberation of the Filipino brothers. Sure, a great many Americans and Filipinos fought side by side against the common enemy during the last phase of the Philippine Revolution, but that did not mean they were stalwart friends.
What is the significance of the declaration of the first Philippine Republic in our history? We will cover it one by one. 1. Its constitution was drafted by an assembly of citizens representing the entire archipelago, and as stated, there were people representing the liberated areas of Luzon, Visayas, known as Panay then, and Mindanao, who all contributed in drafting and finalizing the Constitution. Today, in our present time, that Constitution has been deviated so many times through political arguments and what have yous that makes it harder to arrive in finality. You know, if politically motivated, magkakaroon ng napakaraming discussion yan bago ma-promulgate yung mga deviations na yan. Number 2, significant. It enshrined the rights of the Filipino citizens denied by the colonizers. Today, we are free to make our own rules, to be free to assemble, free to govern because of that declaration of the first Philippine Republic. We cannot reach this point if the first Philippine Republic was not promulgated. Number 3, it organized a government with power shared by the 3 branches: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Very same now at present. We all have these 3 main branches. So, how could the first Philippine Republic not significant if we arrive at this point from then on? So, number 4, it recognized the separation of church and the state, promoted education, and valued the native language. Meaning, every citizen now can freely speak the Filipino language after our freedom from the colonizer. Just 12 days after its festive inauguration, the Republic faced its greatest challenge. The United States that the Filipinos befriended during the fight with the Spain turned out not to be an ally, but a new colonizer, claiming that they come to teach the Filipinos how to organize a democratic government. Yet, in its few years of existence, the first Philippine Republic proved to the world the Filipinos were and still capable of self-government. Now, this has been again your Infoman Rene with our Lumpang Media, and I just hope that you have learned something from this video. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. As always, I'm giving you or sending you peace, peace, peace. And again, happy Independence Day!